Good day. We are attempting vlog and video essay again. Cheyenne is across the room providing moral support. Those are kissing sounds. Today, I'm gonna talk about where it all started. These books, The Midnighters by Scott Westerfeld. It's a 3-part series. They are so good.
He talks about them a lot.
Because the things that we read when we're teenagers stick with us forever.
That's very true.
And it's hard to let them go, and these ones shaped me. I read them in middle school, and it helped me be so emo. It was incredible. Scott Westerfeld, you may know him for his Uglies, Pretties, Specials series. You know, that's the mainstream one. This is the lesser known gold that he wrote.
It's the hipster shit.
Yes! It is set in Bixby, Oklahoma. There are a collection of like maybe 5 teens, and since they were born at exactly midnight, they have this magical ability to have an extra hour in the day at midnight where everything in the world is frozen except for them. So cool. But the reason I like it for YA literature is that it's not cliche YA literature. It takes the YA tropes, but it makes it really fun and fresh. And so one of those reasons is it's sci-fi in the present day. As a young middle school aspiring hipster, I didn't like dragons or castles. I also did not like sci-fi that had spaceships or aliens. And Midnighters managed to be present day sci-fi that didn't have any of those things. Basically, the magic element was the kids are using math to fight ancient monsters. Amazing. The magic that they use is rooted in the number 13. So basically, they take metal or steel objects, bless them with a 13-letter name, and they suddenly have this magical power that when they like beat up the monsters with it, it like has a blue electricity to it. I'm geeking. 3 parts follow Jessica Day, who doesn't know she's a Midnighter, but learns that she has a power and she doesn't know how to use it. Each Midnighter has a specific superpower. Jessica, we don't really know what hers is, and I'm not going to spoil it for you. My favorite character, Des, she her superpower is that she's just very good at math. So if they need to do very complex mathematical magic things, they give it to Des because she's very good at it. It's worth noting that while 13, the number 13 repels the monsters, the number 12 attracts them, which also is exciting because they find out that certain areas in town are just at latitudes and longitudes that are divisible by 12, or certain buildings have 13-letter names to protect them. A lot going on. I think I bought a Scrabble dictionary when I was reading this so that I could know all the 13-letter words that I would need to know. Rex, one of them, this is true.
I love the 13-letter words.
It's so good. I still know some of them today. I think illustrations is one.
How relevant.
It's very relevant.
Wow, full circle.
Resplendently.
These are such beautiful words.
They also will protect you from darklings.
Incredible. We're set.
We are set. So that was Des's power, being good at math. And then Rex, he has very thick glasses because he can see things that have been touched by magic. So everything in the world is kind of blurry to him. So he wears very thick prescription glasses. But the things that come into sharp focus are people like Des or his friends, or the Darkling monsters. And so when he takes his glasses off, those things come in full focus. Hard to relate because I was wearing glasses and I thought that was super cool. Melissa I think is also my favorite. She has the ability to read minds, but in a very not focused way. She describes it as sitting in a room with 100 radios playing at full volume. So when she's at school, she can't pick and choose whose mind she's reading. She just hears it all at once. And to cope with that, she wears headphones all the time to play music to drown it out, which is like emo middle schooler gold. Her and Rex like have this romance that goes on throughout the series, and basically, she also can't touch anyone because if she does, it's like someone turns the volume up to like an insanely painful level. All of this just really fueled how I write books. I try to write things that are sci-fi, but in the present day that don't really have dragons, aliens, or spaceships. I also have an affinity now for the rural Midwest. Just because, I know, it's bizarre. Cheyenne's looking at...
That's in direct contrast to everything about you.
This is true, but I love reading about, like, just open fields.
Okay, well, I can relate to that because I love The Raven Boys, and that takes place in the middle of nowhere, West Virginia.
See, isn't that good? Why are those such good settings?
It's because when you put drama, it's the drama and the magical in with the mundane. That's what makes it so delicious.
Damn. Ugh. So that's the short list. I'm thinking now, like, I'm trying to think of books that are middle school books that are set in cities, and the first one I thought was from the Mixed Up Files of Basil E. Frankweiler. You haven't read those? That might not be the title, but I think it won a Newbery. Anyway, these are great. I like them better than Ugly's Pretty Specials just because it's like a team of emo kids fighting demons with math. And that will conclude this much better attempt at video essays brought to you by Connor the Miller and Cheyenne Barton. And I can never find this button.
You'll get it.